A bomb?
Whoa. Really? That makes 2 then.
Guess Kay was right after all.
So there were more bombs.
So it would seem.
Was this here when you guys came through the first time?
No, it was not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I looked real hard.
Then somebody must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
How hard?
Who the hell would do that?
You. Actually, specifically. We have that memory.
Yeah. If only Sigma could ever fucking remember these things.
We were all out looking for Alice. It could have been any of us.
No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out, so I was keeping an eye on him.
So we shouldn't consider you a suspect. Is that right?
Yeah, Quark's off the list too.
But Tenmyoji, you have no proof that you spent the entire time in the infirmary, do you?
What?
You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory, planted the bomb.
That's insane! Listen to yourself. There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb!
Tenmyoji was still staring furiously at Kay when Clover spoke up.
Hey, what's this thing?
I turned in time to see her grab something from under the table.
It looks like a memory card.
Oh no.
Where was it?
Right under the bomb. It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb?
Could they have dropped it on accidentally, incriminating Dio?
There's nothing like it here when we examine this room.
It's like his mission orders from his boss.
Oh yeah.
It's really bad.
Do you think they dropped it accidentally?
Unless it was left here intentionally, yes. I
Yeah,
imagine so.
those are the 2 possibilities. Thanks, Kay.
Fuck. Okay.
Are you channeling fire right now?
These are the 2 possibilities, yes. Otherwise, this. Ha.
What do you think's on it?
Porn. Let's take a look. Could I see it for a minute?
Yeah, I guess so.
Crunch. I plucked the card out of her hand and looked around the room. Nothing. What about the tablet?
Oh, time to find a computer lab.
Shoot. No dice. We'll need to plug it into something that can read memory cards, but I don't see anything in here. Go to the infirmary or the treatment center.
Yeah.
Treatment center has a monitor that has a memory card slot.
Yeah, we know because we did it in a puzzle.
Yeah.
We've used memory cards before.
So you should have that memory, Sigma. Come on, if I knew, I'd be doing it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex Game polling closes.
Oops.
Oh, those are still happening.
Oopsies.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline
Guys, I think maybe we should get back to the top floor.
Yeah, you're right. We've got what we came here for.
What should we do about the, bomb?
Not much we can do except leave it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous to touch them.
True, but...
What a weird bomb design, by the way. Like, how does it... Where is it? How is it attached?
I don't know how it's attached.
Like,
Magnets?
we don't have, like... There's no residue attaching it. There's no mechanism for attaching it. It has... If you're going to attach it to a wall, you have minimum surface area because it's a cylinder.
Yeah.
So it's actually really badly designed for sticking to stuff. You would think at least you would stick the top or bottom to the wall, but you stick it lengthwise along what seems to be glass. It's a terrible bomb design.
Yeah.
Drop it. We can talk about the bombs later.
No, don't drop the bomb.
Yeah, don't drop the
You'll
bomb.
make
Don't
it
drop.
You'll become the soundtrack of Dance Dance Revolution Max 2.
Right now we need to take care of Alice and Quark.
Right. So we'll go back to the infirmary, give them Accelavir, and head to Floor A warehouse.
What? What? We're going to pretend we have 10 minutes to do... That 10 minutes is enough time to give 2 people injections?
Yeah,
and
we
then
have 2
make it to
guns.
voting? What?
The injection takes like 30 seconds.
Have you seen how long this group takes to do anything? We have to take the elevator.
Well, it's already down, though, because no one brought it back up, so it should open.
Yeah, but I'm like, we have to take the elevator and give 2 people injections and get to warehouse? That's not how time ever moves. Sigma getting injected, walking across the room and being like, Dio, give it to me, took 4 minutes.
Yes.
How does time work?
Right.
Thanks, Clover. I like how they keep confirming my rants.
This ought to do it. It
Oh,
might
that
take a little
that monitor
while,
has a card
but
reader
they should
too.
Recover.
Yeah, and 3 giant glowing arrows pointing at it.
Jesus Christ. Wake me up. Her voice was quiet as she backed away from Alice and Quark. In her hand was the injection gun. She carefully removed the empty vial and placed it gently on the cabinet with the other one. Should we take that? Okay. While we were in the laboratory, Luna had moved Quark to a crude cot. They both looked peaceful as they slept. The madness I'd seen on their faces was completely gone.
Are they really going to be all right?
Yes. The analysis I did on the vials confirmed that the duplicate was real Excelivir. The original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated...
It's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
Unfortunately, we can't make any more, so no,
Yeah,
you
they
get sick.
really used every single vial. You fucking idiots.
I didn't realize you could just reuse a vial.
I can't believe how stupid they are. They used 100% of their fucking cure for the incurable disease.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
I believe so, yes.
Every time I do a rant today, they're like, yes.
Oh man, what a relief. I was really worried.
Clover grinned. Agreed. I gave her a reassuring pat on the back.
5 minutes.
All right, everybody. We can be relieved later. Right now, we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn. Don't even have time to catch our breath.
Come on, let's go. The Floor A warehouse is waiting.
You notice they weirdly didn't show the map that time?
Yeah.
We just teleported back. Huh. Wait, they had to show a map of us going one room?
I don't...
God damn it.
Consistency is not
What
their
the
key.
fuck? Also, I like that, Clover grinned, and then they cut to her not grinning. Isn't grin when you smile with your teeth clenched?
Yeah.
Like, not a mouth open?
That's a grin, but less.
Except without smiling.
Yeah. Huh? Where's Tenmoyoji?
Oh, he stayed back in the infirmary.
What?
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us. And this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
I see.
Hopefully those 3 aren't a trio, or they'll die.
That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
One-on-one, huh?
Ugh.
That's cool. Nothing to worry about. I plan to choose Ally.
Unless Dio attacked him.
You know why?
Because I've only got 1 BP.
Exactly. If you chose Ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0 and... well, we know what happens then.
We totally know Dio's completely willing to murder people now, though.
Yeah.
So Phi is totally going to die.
No, she's just gonna do betray.
Probably, yeah.
Because doing ally means, like, there's no sense in doing it.
Yeah, do you think Phi knows better than to risk hitting Ally with Dio?
She literally doesn't trust anybody.
Yeah, but she still hits allies sometimes.
When there's other people there to convince her.
Well, yeah, that's every scenario.
Except for this one.
Win, but I'm not that desperate. You see what I'm saying, right?
You are desperate. You planted 3 bombs. You need to get out of here.
Everything he's saying is lying.
Tenmyoji and Dio are a pair. Tenmyoji only had 1 BP left.
Right. This is the timeline where the bombs go off.
Right.
On top of us knowing about their existence, we're gonna die hugging Phi as the bombs go off. That's the premonition we had.
Yeah.
We're just gonna finally see that happen, which was a premonition at the beginning of the game that made us think we were on the moon.
I think we're on the moon.
Since Dio said he's going to pick Ally, Phi can't really pick anything else. If she does, Tenmyoji will...
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Kay and I are going to be going one-on-one too, right? Since Quark's still sleeping.
That is correct.
How many BP do you guys have?
Is it us versus Luna?
I think so.
Oh.
I've got 6.
As do I.
Oh no, I think Luna's on our team and we're against Alice.
Oh, so no one. Even easier. After all this curing, we just murder Alice? I don't know what her number is.
This will be a tough one then. No, it's not. Both of you do ally.
Get the other to ally, and then betray that person. The betrayer will have 9 points.
But if you both did ally, you would both only need one more game to get out together.
Look, Kay, I know you don't really have any reason to trust me, but
Because you were literally starting out on the same team where you betrayed people?
Yeah.
And also, Kay always betrays people, basically.
I know. You would like us both to vote ally, yes?
yeah.
I agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points. We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points, which is much more beneficial.
Wait, what? It is?
Good. You're really gonna do it, right?
Yes.
That face. She's like, call me.
Right? Yeah.
Expression she's making.
She has like her pinky up to her mouth. What the fuck is this?
Promise?
Promise.
1 minute.
Oh.
remaining.
I thought I was gonna say 1 second, and I was like, holy shit.
We need to move now.
They're really pushing these like last minutes.
I told you, 10 minutes is not enough time for what they were doing.
Shall we?
Also, I kind of think he just clocked 10 Mioji.
DOK, Phi, and Clover all took off immediately, heading into different AB rooms. Counting from the left, Dio went into room 3, K went into room 4, and Phi and Clover went into rooms 5 and 6 respectively.
They never specify that. That's weird.
Yeah, that was
That
about to
means it's
say.
going to be important this time.
Yeah,
Or they just felt like it and didn't think about consistency.
maybe that too. That left Luna and myself. What do you think about taking the one on the far left?
Sounds good.
With that settled, we headed into the AB room number 1. Ooh, just us together, huh?
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that. Hanging out with Best Girl. Poor Alice. She doesn't get to choose her fate. So we have a minute. How much can we get out of it? Oh,
Seconds remain until
we have 30 seconds. How much can we get out of 30 seconds?
It's probably a little late to say this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary. So,
You're saying we should pick ally, right? Since Alice is going to default to that anyway.
yes.
I know. It's not really fair to betray somebody who isn't voting. Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. Damn. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonary Game didn't seem so scary.
You mean for 20 seconds?
remain until Ambidex Game polling closes.
Those 20 seconds took 40 seconds, by the way.
9,
I've been looking. I was looking at the clock.
You scum.
It took 40 seconds for those 20 seconds to happen.
2, 1.
Ally first, huh?
We can't betray Luna.
We're not betraying Luna.
Yeah.
Round 2 of the
No, not
Ambidex
literally the
game
betray button, but we'd be betraying her.
No. She'll recover.
She'll recover. Are you Dr. Horrible? And
mean,
Penny
yes.
will cry, but her tears will dry when I hand her the keys to a shiny new Australia. I think that's what he says.
It is, and I think I am.
You're Dr.
I
Horrible.
think I am.
She'll get over it. She even looks a little bit like Penny.
That's a good idea. I could just like kill people and then be a super villain.
Then just gift best girl a continent.
Yeah. Well, wait, that's kind of
You
hard.
can only do that a few times.
I
Then you run out. There's more people than continents.
I mean, technically, Australia is like giving someone Australia is like a wedding ring. You only have to give it once.
He does say Australia, right?
He does say Australia.
Not like a car brand or anything.
No.
Like literally Australia.
Yeah.
I thought so.
I think that's why it's funny.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
Results. Thank you.
Is it still on Netflix?
I mean, it used to just be literally for free on a website. I have it on Blu-ray.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea.
It's a good movie.
Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. All right, let's go have a look at the results.
Okay.
But it used to literally be just on a website where you could watch it for free. Was how it launched.
Right, right.
From round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okay, can we skip these?
Yeah, I should have, but I blanked a little bit.
Oh! Betray. What? Are you fucking kidding me?
Also, I love that everyone was like, we're gonna totally ally, right? KK, KK. And everyone betrayed each other.
What the fuck is this ending? How did we get betrayed?
How did we?
We're gonna die!
We have -1. We got betrayed by a person who wasn't. Wait, did she run back
Oh my
at the last
God.
second? Wait, but we entered in the last 30 seconds. How did she make it in that margin? Is something weird happening? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Wait, this is some nonsense going on here. We get 2 -1 endings in the same day, Andrew.
What? How did we get betrayed?
Let's find out, I guess.
Have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your...
Everyone's like, well, that was a pointless round, and they look at us and like, what the fuck? Like, what?
Accurate.
It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and I looked again. No. That's not possible.
Alice has 9 points. Wait, what's gonna happen? Is she gonna leave?
How can Alice's vote be betray? It was a question I would never know the answer to. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Sopro. Wait, look at the door where she would have to come out of. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton.
Yeah, we should be going towards the last remaining door. In fact, we kind of need to look at the record to see what room everyone went into so we could see what the remaining one was. You know what I mean?
I know which one was remaining.
Which one was remaining?
The second one.
Second one from the left?
Yes.
Yeah, because suddenly it's important. Did you make a mental note at the time when they're making a weird amount of detail about it?
What?
Did you make a mental note at the time when they were being weirdly specific?
No, this is animated.
It was animated?
All the doors closing.
Oh.
And only one door wasn't closed.
Oh, I didn't look at it.
Because it was already closed.
Oh my god.
My legs began to wobble and gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Oh no! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Sigma!
No.
Wait, who has that gun?
Why is Dio pretending to care?
Someone
He
had.
never pretends to care.
Someone has a gun.
Which gun?
Remember, it has the gun that has the stuff that we gave to Fi the other time? In that one timeline? Remember we shot her with the drugs because it would save her?
Yeah.
So-
to see if somebody could save us in this
Yeah.
timeline? I don't
What was
know.
that?
We'll see.
My eyelids felt like they were made of lead, but I forced them open.
The door's open. Milkmen go comedy.
Everything was growing blurry, but I noticed that the door of the second AB room was open. No one had gone into that room. I'd watched them all, and yet there she stood, an apparition that couldn't possibly be real.
Oh my god.
Al, all ice.
Call back.
The world was gradually growing black, and my mouth refused to form words, but my head echoed with questions.
I'm still waiting for her being full of ice to matter at some point, because it's literally the single most set up element of all of 999.
Well, I hope you're ready for
it was set up over the course of like 9 different stories.
How? Why? What was she doing in there? Had she run in the last moment after Luna and I entered our room? Literally impossible. But even if she had, why choose betray?
Yeah, she betrayed Clover. Oh, Luna. Never
Then the
mind.
darkness closed over my mind as well, and my questions were gone forever. So if,
Dun dun dun.
So if we click betray,
we really should have cured these people after the voting.
yeah.
Can we go back and do that?
So if we click betray, it's literally going to be an entire round of betray.
Let's find out what happens.
Like everyone betrayed. Oh.
Well, that other ending's a lot longer.
That's going to be a very long ending.
with the whole escape room and everything.
Maybe.
Are you up for it or what?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Do you wish to jump? I wish to jump.
Yeah, off a bridge.
Oh, shit.
Game.
God damn.
Press X to go.
Press X to what?
Press X to what? Da, 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 da. What? Da, 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 da. Oh, still skipping.
Yeah.
Oh, how much can we
Until
skip?
we're outside. Until we're outside, nothing changes.
Luna and I stepped out of the AB room.
Why? What happened to... It's not fair to betray someone who isn't voting.
Well, listen. They make Sigma say things, no matter what, before the choice, but then give you a choice. So get over it.
Also, I saw the future.
Don't worry, I've got in Australia.
It's a brand new day. The sun is high. All the birds are singing that you're gonna die.
Oh, best show.
It's so good. That's like the best song. It does have the best song.
Yeah, the intro and everything.
Yeah.
It feels like
It's a superhero musical. It's the best thing fucking ever. Like,
it reminds me, the intro always reminds me of that one the Foo Fighters song that starts really quiet.
oh,
The one that has the 3-note
yeah,
pattern.
dun, 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 dun.
What?
Yeah, not that one.
The fuck are you talking about?
Which song was I thinking of? I can't remember the song.
You're thinking of My Chemical Romance.
No. The song he sings.
No, you're thinking of Ludo.
I'm thinking of the song.
Da.
No, the song that he sings in. Are you talking about the song he sings in the? No, you're talking about the main song, the first song. Okay, sorry, I got confused.
I'm talking about the song you were just talking about. The intro is that quiet part where he's like singing direct. He's like
Singing to her, right?
No, he's like creepily singing directly into like Captain Hammer's face, all sinister and shit. But he's not really there. Like,
oh yeah,
they're walking off, and he's like pretend there while like challenging him and shit. And then somebody's a giant walking down the street for the chorus.
That's right.
Yeah,
that song.
He's going about all the times that he's been bullied by him, basically.
Man, now I want to watch that.
Well, fucking watch it after this. Read this line.
There was nothing I could think of to say. Even I didn't really understand why I picked betray instead. It almost felt unconscious, like some other part of my mind was making the decision. Okay, don't try to write away the fact that we know the
morphogenic fields. Oh my god.
I felt my consciousness morphing into a field. Perhaps I had been possessed by some sort of evil spirit that had moved my finger to the betray button against my will.
I feel insulted now.
I guess yeah. Right, well, we should go see the results.
We already know what they are. It's just simple math.
Girl, you gonna be in for a surprise, because 0 plus 0 equals nothing. The look in her eyes was more painful than any punch I'd ever taken. How many punches have you taken? I turned away and almost ran toward the projector. Anything to get away from those eyes. No, like seriously, how many punches have you taken, Sigma?
Results from round, please.
I don't think I've ever taken a punch to the face.
Here it goes.
Ally. Oh. Well, I mean, oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, she's gonna be super salty when she walks out.
I was waiting for her to twist around and she hits Ally. I'm like, what?
Points have please.
Wow, this was the most uneventful round ever.
Score changes across the entire game.
Dot. What? It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No. How can Alice vote be betray? This is the same dialogue. That's not possible.
Spooky Alice.
That is very spooky. Alice.
Why, Alice? Why do you have the glow filter from GIMP?
It is like it is the default.
It is
glow
just the
color
glow
too.
filter you do in any Photoshop project.
But it's like the default glow.
Yeah,
Like when
it's
you just
it's even white.
yeah.
It's what I use in thumbnails sometimes. And I want to make a logo stand out more,
Yep.
but not a person. It's weird.
She was standing inside the second room from the left. The room that should have been empty. Why? My mind was still reeling. Where had she come from? As I was trying to form a sentence, she began to move toward us. From around me, I heard a chorus of muted gasps. It seemed we were united in our surprise and confusion. Alice drew to a stop in front of me and glanced up at this display.
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh? Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it? Coward.
Me, a coward? You've got some balls saying that to me after you picked betray.
You literally killed us. We already did that line.
Why are you even here?
You gave me the antivirus, didn't you?
Yeah, sorry for saving your life, asshole.
Yeah, we saved your life and you ran over and
She's calling us a
betray.
coward when we're the ones that saved her life in the first place.
And then she went and pressed betray without knowing that Luna was
So
on our team, which
in
means we'd have a more higher chance of clicking ally.
In the other timeline, we save her life and then get murdered by her. That's what just happened.
And she
in
doesn't
the
even
other timeline.
apologize.
No. Right back to hating Alice. Can't we just go back to the timelines where you get stabbed?
Tenmyoji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
Which I have still because I haven't been stabbed this time.
Oof.
You should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
Yes, well, I still am. A bit.
But I have ice 9 in my veins. Oh shit, plot twist.
I'm immune to.
Throbbing headache, and I can barely stand.
Then why did you?
It's horrible.
How'd you get here so fast?
Yeah, how did you get here in 30 seconds?
The timeline does not work out, right?
No.
She was not in there when we got here.
No.
And she couldn't have been anyway.
I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people. A
What?
result of my training.
What?
Feeling Zero Senior knew that.
I think it's a result of your ice 9. I'm just waiting for that to be fucking relevant at some point. Seriously, they spent like 2 hours explaining her story in 999 and it's never come up.
I can't.
I hate it.
I was gonna say,
Gave me
like,
way
I'm just
more
gonna
than
look
the
it
standard
up.
dose of that gas when they kidnapped me. In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary. Tenmyoji explained what was going on, and I got here as fast as I could.
That's pretty fast. So you showed up right after we'd gone into the AB room?
Yes, right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I recall.
You did that just so you could betray us?
In heels?
Right. What? Don't I get to do that? I mean, it turned out to be the right thing to do, didn't it? You two chose betray. If I'd stayed back there, I'd have lost 2 points.
No.
So you're saying it was self-defense?
Yes.
You're full of shit. Self-defense my ass. You chose betray because you wanted out. You had 6 BP. If I had picked ally, you would have had 9. That's what you were trying to do, right?
So what if I was?
Are you serious? You would have killed me. Look, I only have 1 BP. You were this close to murdering me. Just admit it. You were planning to kill me so you could escape.
Don't be stupid. I knew you'd choose betray. There was...
Tell the truth.
She definitely didn't know that, and it's
No.
definitely not what happened.
That is the truth. Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here? Look at those results. 2 other people just tried to kill someone.
What? Fi and Dio.
Yes. If Dio had chosen ally, Fi would have killed Tenmyoji.
Yeah, but what we know is that Fi seems to be dimension hopping, and she might remember who Dio is in this timeline, which is a murderous nightmare man who murders people in
Yeah.
every timeline. So obviously he was going to pick to betray and murder Fi.
And if she'd chosen ally, Dio would have killed her.
I don't want to be rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another. Not that it seems to have worked. If either one had chosen ally, the other one would have 9 BP right now.
This is really the everyone's best friends now timeline, isn't it?
Yeah,
We're all gonna get along so well.
Oh my god. This is like that episode of Survivor when like 3 people have the like, or when like.
This is Johnny Fairplay.
No, this is like, it's like in Survivor when like 3 people vote against one person on their team to get kicked out, and the person's like, "But we were all friends," and then like, all 3 of them were like, "Yeah, we are."
Or just everyone votes in a circle.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. That'd be fucking amazing. On Survivor, there's like a 4-party, and then each party member votes the person to their left. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh.
That happens in Circle.
Does it?
Yeah, they try to trick the system.
I turned to look at the results again. Before, I had only been looking at my own. I hadn't realized that there was only one word all across the roster. Betray.
Well, we did, in particular, because it reveals us one by one dramatically. I don't know if you noticed that, Sigma.
Yeah, does it not do that for everyone?
Sigma, have you ever questioned about how we're always in the second to last slot every single time? So they can reveal what the person did to us last? That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. Whatever trust we managed to build had fallen apart. Everyone was suspicious of everyone else. Had it been the bombs? Oh.
Dun 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 dun.
Probably, yeah.
That's one reason for everyone would want to leave.
Or had it been something else? Morphogenic fields. Whatever the reason, if it kept up, we'd never manage to escape. We'd be trapped in the cycle of 0-point rounds for the rest of our lives. Something had to be done. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath. Alright guys, pay attention. You've probably already all figured this out, but we can't keep going like this. If we don't start being a little more trusting, we're never gonna get out of here. We need to work together. I might as well have been talking to a wall.
My apologies, Sigma, but I need to think on something for a bit. I would appreciate being left alone.
K.
That moment where you can't tell someone's saying K as a response or it's K because it's their name.
I'll be leaving too.
Texting K has to be confusing.
Things are getting a little too intense here for my delicate constitution.
Mainly because of the bombs that I planted. Yeah.
I still have one more to plant.
Kunai with Jane.
Sorry.
Dio.
Well, in that case...
Etufai.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's all split up so we can be murdered independently of each other.
Without another word, she turned and left for the
We
warehouse.
haven't even established who we're grouped with.
Dio and Kay quickly followed suit.
See? There's your answer. In the end, everyone's just thinking about themselves.
You're not even thinking about Clover, your partner?
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
That's fucked up.
So I would appreciate it if you could not treat me like I'm the only villain here.
Nah, you are, bitch. You've been the
You
entire...
tried to murder us again.
Yeah, this is like the second time.
You keep betraying us.
Come on, Clover. Let's go.
Hold on! I'm coming! Are you feeling okay? I was really worried, you know?
I watched them walk away, Clover practically jumping with delight to have Alice back.
See? Everyone's thinking about themselves. Are you feeling okay? I was really worried, you know. Wow, way to just immediately just put her fucking high heel shoe right up her mouth.
Yeah, right?
Like, with your only response.
Before long, they reached the yellow door and disappeared beyond it.
We never established who we're paired with.
No. I guess we're paired with Luna again.
That'd be weird because...
Forever.
That'd be statistically unlikely.
I hope so.
Everyone's gone.
How many people do you think get murdered before we see them again? Everyone's just splitting up.
All of them.
I guess no murders have happened this timeline, so nobody knows to watch out for that. Have they did they even find the old woman in this timeline?
No.
Wow, no murders.
You aren't going to leave too?
Well, the old woman's still dead. We just haven't found her.
No,
Are you sure? I chose betray.
I know, but I still believe in you, Sigma. I think your hand must have just slipped or something.
I can fix him.
Right?
This is the best woman in the world. My chest hurt, and when I blinked, I felt something hot and wet prick the corners of my eyes. Is this love?
Is he crying? Yep.
Unai. I bit my lip. Before I could think of anything to say, the metallic rumble of the doors closing echoed through the warehouse.
The Ambidex round through star keys. There is the Ambidex.
Oh my god.
As many times as we want, huh?
Yes, as long as we have the star keys. That means we can keep playing the AB game over and over, too. Sigma? Could you show me your bracelet? Do you remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, you're up here.
Yeah, I remember. Let's see here. I'm a cyan pair.
I'm sorry, did they just say in round 3? Do you remember what Zero said?
Yeah.
About the braces reshuffling, which has happened twice already? They had to do a flashback?
It's been a long route.
God damn.
What about you?
I'm a magenta pair.
So it's not her.
I wonder what the others are.
They could be anything, I suppose. We won't know until we have a look.
Yes, that's literally how we've always done it. Well, we've got about... beep. 80 minutes until the next set of chromatic doors open. So what should we do now?
Everyone else has gone off on their own.
Let's go on our own too, to a nice secluded room. Physically and emotionally. I really don't like how this is going. It won't matter how many times we repeat the AB game if nobody trusts anybody else. We'll never be able to get out of here.
Maybe it would help if we all had a common goal. Something to unite our hearts and minds.
Yeah, but we've already got something like that. We all want to get out of here. That seems like a pretty clear goal to me, but everyone else chose betray. Including me.
Well, what if we have an enemy?
An enemy?
Dio.
Shit.
Yes. A common foe. Like the person who set the bombs, for instance.
Damn, girl, you're getting nasty. Talk about hate. After coming back from the lab, I told her about the bomb while she gave Alice and Quark the Elixir. Yeah, that might work. If we can figure out which one of us planted those bombs, and everyone else would work together against them.
Right.
But how do we figure out who it is?
Do you have any clues?
Clues, huh?
It was me.
Dio. That's right. The memory card. I pulled it out of my pocket and held it out toward her.
What's this?
I told you, a memory card. It was under the bomb we found in the lab. I think whoever set the bomb dropped it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what's on it, though. We couldn't find any kind of memory card reader.
Oh, I guess we can't really use it then.
We know where our memory card readers are. What the fuck?
Oh, wait a second. You know what? I think I might have seen something.
Huh?
Yes, I remember. The infirmary. I saw it when I was searching the infirmary with Dio and Quark. There was a memory card just like that one.
You mean the one with the giant glowing arrows pointing at it in the background?
Then...
Yes. I think we can see what's on it. The computer there should be able to read it.
Luna and I exploded into the infirmary, nearly running into Alice, Clover, and Tenmyoji. Quark was there as well, of course, but he was just as we had left him, asleep on the bed.
What are you doing here?
I opened my mouth to retort, then thought better of it. If I really wanted people to start trusting each other, well, real change starts at home. As quickly as I could, I explained the second bomb and the memory card, and how we come to the infirmary in hopes that we could discover the contents of the latter.
Okay.
Then stick it in already.
Whoa, that's what she said. God damn, girl. Right. Just as Luna had said, there was a small slot under the screen, exactly the right size to fit a memory card.
To the right of the screen, not under. It's not even it's not even like a localization problem. Like languages don't change directions.
Within moments, the screen was filled with what appeared to be random letters. That's a very long password. Do you want to memorize that?
It's a hell of a word search.
What is this?
I'm looking for the word. Oh, wait. No, it's 2 lines repeating.
What?
It says, Byo, Byo, Byo.
Oh, yeah. Jesus, it is just the same line.
It's just 2 lines.
So we just have to scramble the lineup.
Yeah. Wow, that's not even pronounceable.
Well, I see an X, and if there's an X, it's probably... There's 2 X's in one of them?
It's Axe, like Excelsior.
Excelsior. Obliterate.
6 rows, 22 letters each.
It looks like the odd rows use one set of letters, and the even rows use another set.
Oh, it's a
In other
cipher.
words, the first 2 rows just repeat. Yeah.
Is this some kind of code or something?
It doesn't look random to me. I think there might be a pattern. I just don't know what it is.
Was there anything else on there? No, it doesn't look like it.
Wait, what's the consistency here?
What do you mean?
What are you implying, Andrew?
I was trying to see if there's a consistency, as if maybe it's a cipher. Like maybe the letters are in the wrong, or like moved over.
I don't know.
That's what I was trying to see if there's any consistency in the lines, because if there's consistency, then that means it's a repeating letter or repeating phrase, like the or something like that. But so all we get is this gibberish. Hey Alice, you haven't said anything for a while. What's up?
Does any of this look familiar to you, Clover?
What do you mean?
Have you seen something like this before? Maybe during your training?
Training?
This is...
So you do recognize it.
Caesar cipher?
All right, knock it off, you two. How about you share it with the rest of the class?
Alice sighed and stretched her neck from side to side.
I believe this is an encoded message from a terrorist organization.
Excuse me, what now?
They call themselves the Myrmidons.
Oh.
It's a message.
Oh, you mean
Dio's
like
message.
You mean like Dio?
Yeah, like Dio. It was me. It was him, Dio.
You thought it was the Myrmidons, but it was I, Dio, all along.
It was a Myrmidon. Actually, it was a Myrmidon. It was also a Myrmidon.
You thought it was a Myrmidon, but it was also I, Dio, all along.
Haha.
Myrmidons. For some reason, I felt like that sounds like a dinosaur name, but no.
Where have you encountered that word before?
Felt like I heard that name before. Yeah, you did on the gold file in a different time.
I think the first place I saw this word was the light swordsman people from Fire Emblem.
Wait, what? They're called Myrmidons?
Yeah. Like Guy. Remember Guy from Fire Emblem? Where
Yeah.
it's like, hey, he just has a headband and he swings a sword at people
Yeah.
and crits a lot.
Is it Myrmidon?
Yeah, that class was Myrmidons.
Weird.
Yeah, it's the first and basically last place I've seen that word.
What are the Myrmidons?
Put simply, they're a bunch of thugs who are trying to destroy or dismantle most of human civilization.
So this thing we're looking at,
That is...
you think it's theirs?
That's a fucking goal.
It's an Andrew goal.
Like, yeah, even for me, that's
They're like your heroes.
a lot to take in,
It's
though.
something for you to aspire to.
No, because they're not doing it to win someone's heart.
No, you like civilization because it gives you chairs. You like to sit down.
Yeah, I do like to sit down. I like to sit down a
They have
lot.
a number of different codes, but I do think this is one of them.
Wait, you know,
Bomb?
What?
you're the bomb.
What are you saying now?
That reminded me. You like to sit down. That actually is that's the premise of a manga. That no, not the sitting
The
down.
sitting manga.
No,
where
no.
they sit a lot.
The premise of like a human destroying a civilization effect is like there's a manga
My
where
favorite manga. I can't understand why my husband is sitting.
because you're in Japan and chairs are like really clunky and take up a lot of space, so we just sit on the floor. No, there's a manga where like an explosion goes off and all human life in the world turns to stone. and like I think it's like a couple million, like almost a million years go by, and eventually one of the characters like breaks out of the stone, and before it happened, he was a genius, like an actual certified, not like the stupid kind of genius where it's like, I'm really good at this one thing, like literally knows everything. And so he was like, well, this is fucking shitty, like everything's gone. I guess I'm just gonna have to rebuild human civilization. And so he's like,
no biggie, right?
Right? And it goes through all the details of how much of a biggie it fucking is, but also not. Like, he's sitting there, it's like, we gotta get sulfur. It's like, how do you harvest sulfur? It's like, you need a gas mask. It's like,
he started rebuilding all of human society alone with no people.
Well, he met people that are helping him, but he's the only one that has the knowledge to do it.
Did they all hatch later?
No, they're like cavemen people. Well, not cavemen, but they're like
so not everyone turned to stone. You said all of mankind turned to stone.
They did.
But then you said he hatched first.
Well, no, what ended up happening was that
you said things that don't match.
No. All life turned to stone. But there was what ended up happening was there were some people in the ISS who were left and didn't get turned to stone because they weren't on Earth when it happened.
Yeah.
So they went down.
They're going to be so inbred.
Nah.
They're going to be so inbred. That'd be like 10 people.
Nah.
That's so much inbreeding.
Nah. Because then you have the kids, but then you also have the kids do it with the parents. The other different parents.
That's tons of inbreeding.
That's not inbreeding.
You need a significantly larger genetic pool than like 10 people to have a civilization function. I'm pretty sure that whenever you have a group that small, they die from like genetic instability.
I don't know.
Fucking disprove that sci-fi ass manga that it was completely plausible.
I mean, that's not the important part, because
it was totally plausible until I said that one thing.
I don't know. I may be wrong.
Pulled out the dominoes.
I might be wrong. I might be misremembering. I just remember there's a village that they run into that has people in it, and I think it's a village that.
What was the relevance of this?
Relevance of this is like, yeah, if society was destroyed, I wouldn't have chairs to sit on, but.
That guy would fix it.
That guy would
if
fix
he existed in his fake story.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was said by one of the Myrmidons, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say for sure, of course, but it seems likely.
Wait a second. Aren't all the Myrmidons clones of Dio?
Yeah, they're all Dio. So somehow they don't know what...
They don't know what the Myrmidons look like?
They apparently don't know what a single one looks like.
Which is odd.
You think it'd be pretty easy to track them down because they made the mistake of all looking the same.
Yes.
Which is a really weird problem that you shouldn't have.
And all of them do
We have an
terrorist
international series of mega spies that murder people. Also, they look identical.
But we've
Wait
never
a minute.
encountered one.
Wait a minute, this is a terrible plan. This should all look completely different. What are we, stupid?
Well, they dress them differently. This one's dressed like a ringleader. He's clearly not the same one as the other one, dressed like a doctor.
They're a bunch of, like, Count Olaf disguises.
Damn, I got a ton of questions for you.
I just really like this idea. Oh no, this is the plot of Series of Unfortunate Events Season 3.
It's like a clone army of Olafs.
That's even a show about... That even is a show about, like, secret societies. And somebody that has bad disguises.
But let me start with this one. What the heck does that thing say?
I don't know.
What? What?
How am I supposed to decode it? I don't have the key.
What?
Without a key, it would take literally hundreds of years to decode.
Actually factually untrue.
What if one of the lines is the key and the other line is the solution?
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It would not take hundreds of years, you stupid bitch. It's just, it's Roman characters.
What if the key is those weird letters in the loft? Or, what's it called? The booze place.
The lounge?
Lounge. I knew it was an L word. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, because it was correct.
Oh.
Haha. There's weird letters in that wall. Maybe that's a cipher.
What about you, Clover?
Well, if Alice doesn't know how, I sure don't.
See.
Not much we can do then. We can come back to that code stuff later. I've got another question.
We've got 80 minutes to work on it.
Also, I don't think we
It's
have...
not like we're going to look for Quark again.
We need to go to a
This is the one timeline where we don't have to look for him.
Yeah, that's true.
We have all the time in the world to decode this shit.
And he's also cured.
First of all, let's just check to see if it's a Rot 1, Rot 2, Rot 3, Rot 4, and so on code. That would not take that long to check.
It would, because they don't know that code.
They have to. It's the easiest one. I know it. It's the easiest one. Why are you staring at me like I'm crazy?
These are people that forgot they had keys in their pockets.
But they remembered codes. Although they were really useless about that. Like, do you remember something like this from your training, Clover? Wait a minute. I do. It is a code. That's literally all she remembered. She didn't like, oh, I know that. She wasn't like, I know this. It was really like, she recognized that it was a code, and that's it.
Also, you would think
she needed training for that?
Yeah, if they did training on those codes, and that means they should know what the code is. They should at least tell you what kind of cipher it is.
Their training brought them to literally my level.
Yeah.
That's a level of, hey, it's a code.